I want to share a brief story of what happened to me today. I learned 3 life lessons. So interaction with about an 80-year-old man. I've got 4 yards all right there together, and this is the neighbor to the 4 yards. I've been doing these yards for years. The yards look good. He comes out there. I'm spraying the yards. He walks over there. I'm thinking, oh, he might want a quote for his yard. These 4 look so good. He probably wants a quote and wants to become a customer. So he walks over to me and says, are you spraying weed control or fertilization? I said, I'm doing weed control. He says, as hot as it is, don't you think it's going to evaporate before it works? And he wasn't asking because he was wanting to know the answer. He was asking to question me. I could tell by the tone. And I wish he'd, start off just saying your name or something, but he went straight to that. And so I've been working on not being rude to people as much. It's still a work in progress. So I'm thinking to myself, what do I say here? Because I didn't appreciate the tone or the question. And I said, no, I think it's going to work just fine. And I said, what do you think? Because I want to hear what he thinks. I kind of knew what he thought. He says, I think it's going to evaporate before it does anything. And he chuckled and turned around and walked off. And I thought, well, I guess that'll be my one interaction with this guy on planet Earth. I mean, what kind of interaction is that, in my opinion? And so I learned 3 quick lessons from this, 3 quick lessons from this interaction. One is, when possible, first time you meet somebody, try to say something halfway positive, like, hey, my name's Jason, nice to meet you. I mean, that would have been a much better start if he'd come introduced himself, said, hey, I can tell you out here spraying yards, you probably know more about this than I do, but let me just question you here. Is this going to work with it, or is it going to evaporate? And it wasn't that hot, to be honest with you. Second thing I learned is, no matter how much time you got left, but especially if you're old, try to use your time for some kind of purposeful thing. I mean, do you really want to just stare out the window until somebody comes out there and does some work and then come out there and question how they're doing? Is that what you want to do with the last time that you have here on Earth? I mean, I don't think it's a good strategy, personally. Third, don't be so opinionated on things that you don't know what you're talking about. I don't go around to like ballet camps and offering advice to ballerinas because I don't know anything about ballerinas. I don't know anything about it. I'm not going to go in there and say you got to stand a little bit higher on your tippy toes or that kind of thing. I don't know anything about it. So when you don't know what you're talking about, don't come over here and start questioning somebody who does know what they're doing. I didn't appreciate the interaction, didn't yell at him, but I think we learned these 3 lessons. Hope it's been helpful for you.